Yo, yo, it's another Tuesday, and we're back to back in the wood that chitters. Oh, how be y'all?
So
How
good.
be y'all?
So fucking good. Ready to
Feeling
rumble.
good off that recent triumph?
We didn't really get to fucking stew in it, you know? So, not really.
No, even
just
that
want
nice
more.
bag of gold jiggling by your side. No, doesn't feel
I have a
satisfying
feeling
enough for Varys.
a fool and his gold are soon parted, I fear. And I am a fool after all.
Oh, a fool for commerce, I would say. And with that, we'll ask our party as we dip down to the edge of the Thunderstruck Wood after you guys have bested the top students of the Academy and have found your way a little bit more. And an extra party member, our resident scaly boy, Regraz, the mayor of the Mire. Yes. And together, newly formed, you set out. For what? I may zip down as you zip to the edge of this forest that's being struck by lightning, and an open field is stretched out before you of tall grass.
Are there lightning strikes in the middle of the field, or is it
No, the-
specifically in certain areas?
Just towards the trees.
Okay. So if we're just walking across the plains that has thunder, rather lightning, just like zipping down. Maybe not. About that.
Seems at the edge of this wood there is an endless sea of absurdly tall grass. But you can make a little camp if you like to gather yourselves right before at the edge where there's sparsed out trees and a little bit of clearings, but the lightning doesn't seem to strike the clearing. There's like mulch and leaf litter around, and lightning will periodically strike the trees around you, but doesn't seem to come towards you.
Who had the card for Bobby business? There was like
This card.
There you go.
Pip
yeah. So I look at you, Pip.
flourishes this jet black card that when you move slightly seems to shimmer, and the letters BB shine ever so slightly.
Ibith. Sorry, Regras had a frog in his throat.
like frog leg falls out.
You said he would come, this Bobby of the business, when you call. Is he coming now here?
He could come here now if we wish.
How do we wish? What do we do?
Well, for that I am uncertain.
Do we actually want him to come here?
That was the plan, no?
He has done business here in the past, it seems. I do not see why not.
Everyone, Orly, Varys, and Pip, give me a history roll.
Okay.
History.
My luck continues. Nat 20 for a 24.
Orly, you recall that Laris Tony, the head of the gambling district in the Thunderstruck Village, told you that if you do wish to call him, you can place this card into a tree, and he should show up, as the rumor, or that's what he was told. But it's a one shot, and he's never done it before.
Okay, so I'll go up and reach out for the card, be like, can I just take that quick? I think what we need to do is, before we said place it in a tree, and then the tree kind of uses its energy to call him. So we're not gonna have the card anymore. It's gonna be gone if we use it like this. But if you're okay with trying, I think it's just maybe it like opens a portal in the tree, but he's supposed to come back or come join us with just the card placed on the tree. So I can try it if you want.
Do you all know anything else about him? Does he require payment? Do we have something to pay him with?
I'm not sure we have anything we need to buy from him right now.
Well, there was information, right? This Bobby is the lead to getting the deed.
Uh-huh.
So our lead
Can I do a
getting
history
to
check?
Percival.
Pardon?
Can I do a history check on if he exchanges goods / money for information?
Well, he might not even want any money or goods. He might ask for a service instead.
24.
We don't really know what he'll want or what he needs until we talk to him.
I'm just trying to take stock before he, shows up and we discuss right in front of him what we're willing to trade to him.
I got
Not
nothing.
that Glatz has his memories back. My
prefer-
shrewd ways of court have come back to me.
You know he accepts gold, but he is willing to barter items.
But there is a implicit exchange of some sorts when it comes to Bobby business. He is business after all, so there's got to be an exchange for business, right? Otherwise, it's just charity.
What's
Yeah, his
wrong with
name's
charity?
not Bobby Charity. His name is Bobby Business. So we got to come with something to the table.
Do you guys got anything?
Hide my gold behind.
What's that absurdly large bag there?
Rations of some sort.
So do I try it? If you want to give me the card and try, or are we not ready to call it?
Why do we need to trade anything with him? I simply want to ask some questions.
I think they're saying that information might be of value, so we need to trade something of equal value.
Oh, then we pry it out of him.
In the court, knowledge was power. And if he has the knowledge, therefore he has the power, we will have to trade on his rules.
What kind of questions are we even trying to ask? Just about the deeds?
The deeds about Percival,
Where to find him?
their intentions.
Do you know how to find places in the woods? Maybe that he can't find yet or hasn't found yet?
Nope. Other than just like walking, I guess. Walking will bring you to anywhere.
I suppose I can part ways with some gold. but
We
I'm
could also
keeping
perform a
receipt.
service. If he has some task, we can do that.
Well, like, you won't know until we try, right? So like, I'll just put the card against the tree.
Yes.
Just try. Okay. So I take the card from Pippis and put it on the tree.
Sorry, it's a bit soggy.
I hide.
Mr. Bobby Business, sir.
I hide right after you. This guy's hiding.
Oh, hell yeah.
Are you around? Would you mind going by for a little bit? Hello.
So you place the card into a tree and back up. And the tree seems to like soak it up almost. And the card turns into a barky texture and sinks into the tree and disappears.
Oh, there goes the card.
And nothing happens.
I'm gonna knock on the tree.
1 minute goes by.
I'm gonna knock again.
2
Hello?
minutes go by.
Okay, maybe it didn't work.
3 minutes go by. And still nothing.
Can I try and spot Varys from my hiding place?
Give a perception roll.
Oh yeah.
You'd be rolling
I just-
higher than your hide.
Can I just look around and see them?
I got a 17. Do I spot you?
What was your
My
sheet?
stealth?
Yeah, your stealth.
5.
Yeah, you absolutely see him. He's pretty much his drum is completely sticking out
Yeah, you
from behind
don't
Pip.
see- I got a 31, and that was a nat 20. It's a
Damn.
waste of a roll.
And Regras, you camouflage.
You beat my passive perception.
4 minutes go by, and still nothing.
How long has it been since we've actually rested, though? I'm trying to think. Like, I don't think we rested since we got to the Thunderstruck Wood.
Not a proper rest. No, you rested a little bit in that patch on your adventures with those like caterpillars that like healed you up and gave you the orbs. But other than that, it's been pretty high octane.
Yeah, it's been a short rest, and that's it. Well, maybe he's just on his way. So, like, you wanna, like, set up for the night? Or, well, whatever time it is, just get some rest first.
It's kind of hard to tell the time of day in this wood because there's always thunderclouds.
Yeah.
I can go for a meal.
Mm.
I toss.
I will wait here.
You see a playing card lands in front of Pip's feet. You look down, and it just says, "I'll collect firewood."
At the 5-minute mark,
Take the card.
the tree starts to shake. Oh. Is it Sheriff Daddy? I can't see. I'm hoping.
Of course it is.
Ugh.
Who else cares for our hydration needs?
A wild guess.
Our law enforced hydration.
The tree starts to shimmer and shake. And similar to what you saw before, Graz, when you entered the Whispering Tree, it parts open in the grains. And a hole big enough for you guys to pass through opens up, but complete darkness like you've seen before.
Well, I think that means we go in.
I
Together.
thought you said he was going to come to us.
Maybe he's just providing a way for us to get to him. Graz? Hello?
It's like, picking stuff up, and creeping back to cab.
How far would you have gone?
Oh, not very far at all.
Yeah.
What?
There's a door. We're gonna go in.
Just what? Burst of firewood. There's a door. Come over.
There are no rest for the wicked, eh?
Well, we'll use the firewood later. Or, well, we'll get more firewood later.
Yeah, I look back to the bush where I dropped all the firewood.
All right, I'm ready to go.
Alright, you guys ready? Pippa?
I'm
Grant?
ready.
Age before beauty.
Okay. Who's oldest?
I'm crawling.
Beauty next.
Guess that leaves
Alright.
us.
Pip, as you're passing through this veil, a sense of calm washes over you for but a moment, and you step through, and it's a wood, regular wood filled with like redwoods, large and looming, that kind of seem to be growing in a row down a path that leads to a clearing not 50 feet away. And there seems to be tremendous calm here in this wood. And you feel a little bit more grounded as you step foot and touch the soil.
Hmm.
And everybody passes through behind you. The sense of calm does wash over you guys momentarily, but you don't feel the same connection that Pip does. Just that soothing sense as you pass through the tree.
It's okay, Varys. I'm sure you're younger, and I'm gonna walk through. Pat on the shoulder. Walk. Oh, this is nice.
I'm just gonna sort of take a look around. Do I recognize this place at all?
Give me a history. Give me an Arcana first, then a history.
Arcana 17.
8. With that, you just get the sense that your master has been here.
Okay.
And Orly, with your absurd perception, you notice, like, rolling around, even with your connection as you've traveled through the wood with Pip and have been granted this staff, you notice that all the wildlife here seems to be rodents of some kind. A lot of rats, but mainly tiny little rodents of different sorts, rabbits.
Are they like surrounding us, or are they just
No, just
around?
running around doing their thing, but you catch glimpses of them like through the roots and the trees and climbing sometimes, or having like a healthy life, seemingly unimpeded.
Okay. What a vibrant wood.
There must be so many of them then.
Yeah, no predators. Oof. Rampant. So do you guys know where he is?
And you see this scene as well, Orly, with the trees seemingly in a row going down to a clearing 50 feet away.
Well, it kind of looks like we're supposed to go there, right?
Seems so.
Okay.
We all continue?
Yeah, I'm alright. We should have probably announced ourselves, right? Coming into his place of business and everything.
Feel free.
Hello? Mr. Business?
Your voice rings out through the wood, and some of the animals, all the rodents, scurry a little bit away in different directions. And as you're walking closer to the clearing, you notice there's a shimmer in the sky, almost like a permanent aurora borealis, mostly over the clearing, and it envelops the sky as you walk there. And it's just a nice, like, open like grassland with the redwoods all around in a perimeter.
We're wondering if we can ask you something. So, if you don't mind, you want some tea and we can chat?
Your voice rings out, and you could return. You hear nothing back but the chitter of rats in the wood and the wind blowing.
Maybe no one's home.
No, he's for sure here. He's just sizing up business.
As
Okay.
soon as you say business, your words ring out, and you hear the jingle of bells. And Varys only, you could hear the slight tapping of a drum, giving out a cold beat, icy cold. It sends a shiver down your spine, but only you seem to feel it. And approaching you, you see a hooded figure, completely hooded. You can't see past. You can't see inside. And his long cloak, black cloak, drags behind him as he shuffles forward, and the jingle of the bells intensifies. The drum beat kicks even harder and then slows down to a smooth jazz for you, Varys, as the chill kind of cools off and you feel that calm really wash over you. And behind him, he's pulling a little wagon that seems to resemble almost like a hut. And there's lights lit up, and above it reads, "The inn's in. When you're in, you're in." And he shambles forward, going, "I love business." And he doesn't pay any attention to you guys and kind of turns, wheels his shop and plants it in front of you guys. And you see the cloak kind of turns almost in a slightly unnatural way, and it cocks its head to you guys. It goes, "Customers looking to buy or looking to sell?" And he rubs the cloak together.
What's the question? Is that buying or selling?
Someone's buying. It's not me. I don't like his voice.
What's the question? Is it buying or selling?
Sounds like you're buying. I'm Bobby Business. Bobby Business.
Wait, is that one business or two business?
An enterprise of businesses. You got a business, you come to Bobby Business. And I can make your Bobby Business.
You lost me.
I usually lose that at that point. Just means you don't do business.
Oh,
So
you're
what are you
good.
buying?
Yeah.
Hey, excuse me, Sir Bobby, Mr. Business. What do you happen to be selling in there?
You pipe up and you see a tremendous sniff. He takes one in and the whole cloak kind of jitters. And he goes, "A serious boy." And he shambles forward towards you.
I dabble in purchases here and there. Never met someone quite so mobile. Looking
What
pretty
are you
spiffy.
buying?
What are you selling?
Whatever I got, it's a good price. Armors, food, a stay, weapons, whatever you need.
Shit. Boys, this guy really means business.
Ask him how much an answer to a question is.
I think that might depend on the question.
Hey, let's say we were looking for some sort of information, valuable information, not too valuable, but valuable enough to bother the likes of Bobby Business. How much would something like that go for? Ballpark.
Sounds like you need my information, associate. And he goes back to his hut and taps it, and it grows to the size of a building. 20 feet by 20 feet. Looks like a regular shop. You would not see Varys, but immaculate and lit up and pristine, not dirt in sight. And the door swings open, and you see the darkness that you usually see when you enter places. It goes, 5 gold entry fee per, and my associate will tell you the price for information.
Is your associate's name Information Nathan by any chance?
No.
Oh, that would have been a fun name.
Information Nathan. And he pulls out a notebook and writes it down.
Copyrighted.
The cloak.
Wait.
And then flicks you 2 gold.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Step right in and pay your price.
It doesn't cost anything to step in, does it?
5
2
for
gold entry fee per.
2
Oh,
gold. Yeah. Go in, boys. Go in.
well, okay. I'm sorry.
I know
I don't have any
business.
gold, but very well.
I'm gonna give back the 2 he just gave me. Okay.
Takes it.
I'll foot him the rest.
Pleasure doing business, Badger.
This isn't even the start of business, Bobby business. But you would know that.
That's what they always say. And what's the order?
Orderly will go first. He doesn't mind.
Mm-hmm. Who's next?
I'll be last.
I'll go in after Orly.
And then
It's just me.
Regras. And last would be Varys. Varys, as you're walking in, he taps you on the shoulder. He shakes your hand again. He goes, pleasure doing business, baby. Welcome to the Inn's Inn. When you're in, you're in. And you're in. And he smacks you on the butt.
Can I insight check that? Just
Mhm.
real quick.
The butt smack?
Give him the old up and down. Oh yeah, the whole shebang. Oh, natural 20.
Oh, shit.
Natural
All
for
sorts
a
of nat
total
20s
of,
tonight.
29.
Oh, my D20. Where'd you go? No. Okay, hold on, give me 1 second. Look at me. I was doing some other stuff and I didn't have my D20 on me.
Just roll the 1 inside your head.
Brain blast.
35. Oops.
It's bleeding from the eyes. Oh, fuck.
He really means when you're in, you're in. But you get that. But when he says this to you, you notice that he keeps looking at the door.
So, like, was he trying to delay me? Because he already said,
No.
said everything that he said, and there's a sign that says everything else that he said. So it's a very weird thing for him to like tap me to stop me to say. So
He loves business.
okay.
He's real excited about your business. But he does he's not really looking at you. He's looking at the door. Like he's looking at you and he's looking at the door, the entrance to the place.
You're not coming in there, are you?
No. Gotta do business. Shop can't move without Bobby.
All right, Bobby. Well, I'll be in there. I'll turn and I'll turn my butt away from him.
Pleasure. And he turns and he shuts the door behind you.
We're not coming out, boys.
Orly, when you step through, it is a pretty happening like little pub. There are a few tables. There's about 6 tables. 3 of them are filled with 3 people who seem to be like having a good time. Some are like eating soup and like drinking like hot mead around. Lots of soup. There's a band in the back. There's someone like wailing on a trumpet. The smooth jazz kind of like takes over the room. And people are like, yeah. There's someone absolutely killing it on a drum, like a single snare. He has like a gong behind him too, but he's like killing it on the snare. And ice is forming on the outside of it, and crystals seem to like pop up as he's playing this drum. And there's someone tickling the ivories like the best of them. All humans in here. Everybody is having a good time. There's another clerk at the back at a bar. like a wooden bar, and it looks very identical to Bobby Business. A huge cloak with draping that's draping over and shambling kind of, and you can't see the face of the person. There's a kitchen, and there seems to be rooms and chefs, and everyone's having a good time. And the room seems to be filled with noise of laughter and drunkenness. You do also notice like large figures at the bar, kind of sitting next to each other, kind of like trading stories and having their arm around each other. And yeah, that's the room. As this. What do you all do?
These two larger individuals, are they also humans?
They are not. They are both big and fuzzy. And both shirtless.
Would they happen to be bugbears? Or hobgoblins? Or
One
like?
is a bugbear, and the other one seems to be just a bear. Shirtless too, and he's just wearing just like jorts and a belt.
It's amazing.
The bear?
Yeah.
Fantastic. And jorts wearing bear? Alright. You guys want something to eat? I think I can go for some good soup.
I'm gonna go look at this band. That guy is killing it on the drums.
And that shiver down your spine rolls back as he hits a roll.
Are you supposed to talk to them when they're performing though?
No, I just want to watch.
Okay. Wait, where were we supposed to go to find that person though? For the information?
I do not know. I will speak with this bear. I'm just gonna make my way over to the bear.
And as you're kind of like moving forward and going between the tables, a familiar voice rings out.
And that's when I told him, I'm Tom Castellan, and I crashed my mace into his skull. And my friends came around and cheered. Oh, what a time.
And he like puts his arm around you and he's like, oh man, I wish I had cool stories like that, but I just can't get enough of honey. I fucking love honey, man. And I just barkeep another. The shambling thing comes and pours him another shot of this thick golden honey, and he's like, and he shoots one. He's like, oh my god, that honey.
Very good, yes, natural.
Yeah. Can you teach me how to do the thing, the Castellan thing? How do you...
I can teach you that.
Why not,
You must have
man?
your own skills. We will find them together.
Like, yeah. I mean, I usually just like, get food for my honey, my baby back home. I get all that stuff. I just hunt all day, and then
Yes.
I just thought I'd get extra bigs for that hibernation cuddles, yeah. So like, but the honey here is so good. Another. And he's like,
I will have this honey as well.
oh man, you shoot back this honey, and you feel like a jolt of energy just course through you.
I should bring this for Schmoopsy.
And Pip, yeah, you hear all this cutting through the noise of even the band, and the cohorts, the patrons, if you will, talking at the tables, and you recognize the voice of your very own Tom Castellan.
Just like get up right behind you. Go, Tom.
That boy! And I grab you in a huge bear hug.
Hello.
The other bear joins in. He's like, oh, more drinking mates. Yeah. Can you teach me the mace thing? Another.
He really enjoys this honey. You should try some. It's very...
A bear enjoying honey. How many have you had?
I've lost count, honestly.
No, you're a bugbear. You're fine.
of course.
What do you mean, how many? I don't know. Another.
He's had at least
It's
more
just
than
so
me.
good. And he like turns and sits down.
The barkeep, make sure he doesn't have more than 8.
He's had more than 8 in the time that we've been conversing.
What? You must stay
The
away from him.
barkeep comes back and he goes, "This sir has had far more than 8."
It would be more responsible to cut him off at some point, no? For his own well-being.
Yes, yes.
We
Come
have
now, Tom.
rooms where he can sleep it off.
Right, right.
Do you need a room? And he pours him another honey and he kind of like slows down a little bit, puts his head down on the bar. It's like, I just love honey.
Isn't this place grand, Dirt Boy? Are you here with the others?
I am. Please come. I must get away from this bear.
Wait. Wait, stay here. I have something for you.
What is it?
The dog, Ulysses' dog, he brought me something from someone you know. It is addressed to us, but I would not dare read something when your name was in print on it, Dirt Boy. So here you are. The letter!
You look at the letter and it's addressed to Pip's party. Not directly to you.
You've had many parties in your day, I'm sure. I cannot discern which the sender could be thinking of.
No, you've done well. It's just best that we all open it together. The rest of us are just over there. Come.
Yes.
Give me a constitution.
Me? Yeah.
Yeah, save.
1000% actually. I would love to do that for you right
I'm
now.
gonna beat an 18.
Sorry?
I want to beat an 18.
I want to
Yeah,
beat
we've been
it.
drinking.
Oh my gosh.
The stuff's strong.
That's a 2.
Oh, you are
With your pluses?
hammered.
Well, just +3 and +4, so
All right.
not a 2, but like, yeah, I'm fucked.
Tom, listen. It's a good thing you're here.
What?
I said it's a good thing you're here.
Yes, I agree. This place is so good. So
It's very strange. We've gotten nowhere trying to ask questions, so I might need your force. If you know what I mean.
like, what?
But personally,
He like taps you, sir. Would you like another shot of Henny B?
Of course, please.
Ah,
I'll
yes.
take
I
that.
want my
I'll take
friend.
That.
Oh, that's more. Yes.
For you, Dead Boy. The Dead Boy! Everyone!
Hmm.
Yeah, oh, a shot for the whole bar. Oh, high roller.
Boy.
Over to Varys Norley, and I'm like, do you think they're purchasing all of those with your money?
Yeah, you see
Well, Varys
Oh, they
is
better
bent
not
over to
be.
the stage.
some rats, like actual rats in like bow ties, holding big trays.
Or
come
one
up
shot
with
each.
shots for everybody.
I'm good for it. They know I'm good for it.
And everyone goes, to Tom! Yeah! And everyone goes, oh, we love Henny B.
Tom's here? Oh, hey, look, it is Tom.
Ole! And
Hey, Tom.
the lizard! How long has it been, lizard? Wait, can I even see you?
You can see me, I'm not hiding, so just
Okay.
It's been a very long time indeed. So long that I actually remember things now.
What?
That's quite good.
You didn't remember things before?
I wouldn't have admitted it either.
You remember everything as well. You remember coming in back from the Isles Rose, from outside the wood. You remember you had to make a trade for the cobalt crystals as well on the edge, and your ship got marooned. You also remember that somebody was a passenger on that ship as more memories came back to you. And Orly was that passenger who was sent to be the healer on your ship. But he
Orly's
doesn't quite remember that.
Ollie,
Yeah.
I have news. It seems that I knew you from before. You came with me. You're not from the wood.
I mean, I know I'm not from the wood, but I didn't know I knew you.
Well, it seems you're... If you're not from the land of the rose, then at least you crossed into it. And you came here with me. You're the healer. You were supposed to
I
join.
do. I mean, I do heal, and I did join you. But then you went to go find Aslan and Dramilo and
No, of course, no. But I mean, when you originally came to the island,
oh,
you
Oh,
had
well.
joined me and my crew in the search of the cobalt crystals.
what are those?
They are these magical crystals that seem to grow only within the Chittering Woods. The Lord Rose is able to imbue these with terrible powers. Ha ha!
Did we find them?
I believe we may have, but then when the ship was marooned, I don't have any anymore. Not with the sliver.
So we gotta find them again. And
Perhaps.
bring them back to Lord Avenir.
Perhaps, but perhaps I know far more. I'm attempting to acquire the materials and the tools to reconstruct our ship, ensuring our safe harbor back to the land of the Rose and Lord Avenir himself.
Would it not be easier to maybe just get a ship?
Where would we acquire a
I
ship?
don't know. I figured the woods would have one somewhere.
No, my boys. My boys. They remember where our ship was marooned. Apparently it is somewhere close to the wood.
Oh, okay.
And as such, we have secured it. Now I must acquire the materials to complete the repairs. Things that the Tanuki and that the savage bugbears we have found cannot provide.
Okay. Well, if we can help with that, let us know. We're here trying to find personal peepers. Peepers?
Of course.
I don't know. I forget his last name.
A vendetta against him still reigns.
The clerk kind of pipes up at the mention of Percival. He goes, searching for information? And at that time, too, the band is going to clock you, Varys. Not hit you, but they're going to see you.
That's right in the face.
They're
Wait,
gonna see
are the
you.
Queens of the Stone
whole
Age
band.
playing? They just kicked the reporter? Sorry, this is
And he's gonna be like, ooh, I like the GBO jam, man. Come up here and jam with us.
Oh, hell yeah! Whip my drum in front of me and run on stage.
He goes, I'm Thunder Gust, and this is my Thunder Bus. Dun, dun, dun. And you see like some electricity pops up from his trumpet. And he goes, that guy over there, that's Hot Louie. And then he points to the guy in the keys, and he's like, flourishing with his legs up. And he's like, on the drums, that's Cold Dan. And icicles form up next to him as he just kicks it, hits the gong, and it rings out the room. Everyone like looks at the band, and they really kick it. They all start grooving as they do a little swing. Be like, he goes, can you keep up, Badger? Yeah.
Let's just say, I got some thunder of my own, Thunder Gus.
Oh, give me a performance, baby.
Yeah, of course. Come on. If I fail this shit, new character. Okay, good. 18 plus 11, so 22.
Oh shit. You kick off and they stop playing what they're playing and you take the lead. and they back you up. There's this like kind of djembe starts like going out, and all the patrons get up and start dancing, and everyone's having like a good time. People are moving tables and shit.
And I like get off the stage and like start like a conga line kind
Fall
of.
to the ground.
People follow me.
You
As a
you go to move and ice forms under your feet, and you like slide down playing your drums, and the cold Dan looks at you and goes, yeah.
Yeah.
Sparks come out behind you, and
Who is
everyone
this young
does start dancing.
superstar?
You take over like the room. Even the chef comes out from behind and stops cooking and comes in the line and is like, ooh. He goes, this is a fire beat, no? Yes.
Good boy, do you know this child?
Child. Oh. What? You have not met them?
Have I met this Varus? I cannot
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, you have.
Briefly,
When-
but it's fine if you
after-
don't remember.
Hey Tom.
Understandable.
I will remember him from now on. That is for certain. Music. It fills my soul.
Mm.
And
It's not just the
karate
honey
as
you
the-
drank.
Take him to play for Lord Abenir Rose.
As the beat swells, like the clerk does come up to you orally and goes,
Boy goes-
looking to buy information.
Well, kinda, yeah. Did you get any information free though?
Nothing's free. It's all business.
Okay. Well, how much is it worth?
What's the question?
Pip, what question should we ask first?
Where is
This
Percival?
isn't our question yet. We're just deciding which one to ask you. So
I'd
don't
very
take-
much
don't
like to
take-
have the answer.
So wait, which question do we ask first?
Where is Percival?
I think that should be the first question. Okay. Okay. Our question is where is Percival Peavers?
Question of Percival. 100 gold.
You got that?
It's very sought out information.
I don't have that.
We do not have gold.
Nope.
I'm sorry, but the price is 100 gold.
Is there
But
something
you
else
do
we
know
can
the
do?
answer.
Maybe. And the
We should
cloak
take them with us.
shudders. You should what?
I'm not talking to you. Ole, we should take them.
Good boy. I don't.
He's like leaning
I don't
into your
believe
conversation.
this guy.
Tom, come here.
What? I'm here, dead boy. I'm here.
This one has the answers that we seek. If we take them, we can ask them in the woods.
You should pay the man.
100 gold.
I don't have that.
What about barter? Do you accept barter, sir?
I'm sorry, but this information is very prestigious.
Yes. But if we sell you things for gold,
What have you?
give things, boys.
What do I have?
I have these javelins. Oh wait, I don't know where.
I will cut
Uh,
10 gold off for that beautiful beat. Yes.
That's fucking chill. Wait, I'm too far in.
yes, well, I have this backpack with a bedroll and a mess kit and 1 day's worth of rations and 50 feet of rope and a tinderbox and a torch and a water skin.
All things I have no need for at the moment.
And I just like throw the backpack on the ground.
Overstock. And he like taps at the big circular door, like oak heavy door behind him, slightly to the side of the bar.
I have this little bell. It provides protection.
This what?
This little bell. You can burn some incense in it, and it provides protection.
He like puts out the cloaked hand, and it like it drapes downward as it like reaches out. Let me see that.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take it out and put it in his
It,
cloak,
like,
I guess.
yeah.
Do I feel anything when I like put it down? Like, is there like a flat surface, or is it just like go into the cloak?
There's a flat surface. It kind of like cuffs it and like brings it into the cloak, and it disappears. And he goes, excellent, excellent. And he like puts it down on the bar. This will knock 20 gold off the price.
Only 20? Oh, I thought it was rarer than that.
That's
How
pretty
much
good.
do you think it's worth?
I don't know. I would have gotten maybe 30.
And it like looks at you
That's crazy.
and looks at the staff you're holding. Give me a persuasion.
Sure. Because I'm good at those. So. That's a 9.
You know what? Hold on. Give me two. Actually, no. Wait. Digital dice, baby. Oh. Yes. He says, 20 is the price.
Okay, I tried.
What else?
What of this spear? And I have a scyther spear.
Looks at it. The smells of the Colosseum. 10 gold.
That's it?
Yes.
No, I'd rather keep it.
What price do you think it's worth?
Considering who made it for us, 100 gold pieces.
It like the whole cloak shudders. Why don't you? And it like sniffs. Get rid of those bones you have. We could use them.
It's true. The bones are the money.
I'll reach into my back leather, pull out my little pouch, carefully look inside of it.
I think you only took some pinky bones for petty change. Have you been gathering any bones?
Not really. I had, I think I had, wait a minute. I had 40 gold, and you had told me that that was how many bones I had.
Okay.
Oh yes, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But for
You
some
have-
reason now it says I have 20 electrum in my sheet for some reason. I don't know if that equals 40 gold.
You have some bones from the drowsies. You have some various femurs, a few pinky bones to like round off the change.
Various femurs.
Some small skulls.
Yeah, I feel like actually most of them I just like took from home. And it's just kind of like a bone man, like a remnant of bone men from my memories that like always remind me, make sure you have your bones. Maybe there's like even a worm in the bag that's like
For
shriveled up or
times like
something.
these.
It's half a worm.
Well, I haven't had any reason to spend them. Very well. What's the conversion here? 5 bones?
5 gold. Yes. Well, the smaller ones, the bigger ones, you have some 20s in there. Give me the whole sack. I'll call it 40 gold.
What?
Wait, but you said there were a few 20s in there. Does
Yes.
that mean that it's more than 40?
Well, I'll give you a few of these larger ones, and we'll call it even.
Deal.
Very well.
He grabs the bag.
How did Boneman do this? But not the bag.
Oh, sorry. Spry businessman. You bone carriers always are.
If she remembers to carry bones.
Well, you do have bones. You're carrying them right now.
What?
They're just inside you.
They're trying to get out.
Which Percival Peevers are you looking for?
The original?
Wait.
The
That's 100
one
gold
that-
pieces.
The original. Correct. Another 100.
Wait, what?
No, you gave away an answer for free.
Fine, you're right. Can't pull one on you guys. The original. Oh no.
I'm so confused.
The original lies in a place called a town called. And he's like getting more nervous as he's saying it.
What's it called?
The front. At the end of the original road lies the front.
Are you getting any of this? You're muted, Brent.
Still trying.
That's
Okay.
where you will find him.
So just to recapitulate, the front at the end of the original road.
Correct.
Huh. Do you know what that means, Pip?
Did my master ever speak of such a thing?
Does any of that ring a bell?
Give me a history.
Come on, Lady Luck.
Oh,
Nope.
not me. Can I give him help?
Yep.
All right, help.
So you shake your staff and some fireflies come out and buzz around him.
Help and guidance.
Oh, it's a big help.
I think you're still muted, Brent.
Yes, look, I hear you, Brent.
Refresh.
And you added guidance to your roll? Keith?
Yeah, I got a 16.
How about now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck, this is gonna ruin me though. Everyone changed places in the grid.
Oh.
Did you want to add anything?
I also cast guidance. Can you have 2 instances of guidance on somebody?
I don't see why not. Yeah.
The DM says yay.
But I'm allowed to do it from 60 feet away. So
Now, what is Regras doing? Are you near the bar with them? Are you kind of mingling in the crowd? Oh, well, there's no crowd now. Are you dancing with the conga line? Are you at the table?
I'm sitting off to the side of the stage, probably also playing an instrument. I think that since going to the village and becoming like getting my new magic, it's like got a little maraca out or something, just like in the background, but probably keeping an eye on the conversation and like trying to like reading lips and stuff. So when I see something going down, I just like, and there's like a little bit of magic that floats over.
Give me a perception roll.
The only thing is that guidance is by touch.
My guidance has a 60-foot range.
Oh,
I have a special guidance. Also a bonus action. Perception. It's a 14.
it's a 14. Yeah, you're clocking their demeanor. You realize that they're doing some sort of trading, they're talking, and that the crowd is just really loving this music.
My passive perception's a 20.
So ridiculous.
Another
Yep.
one.
It's crazy. But yeah, that's still,
The chameleon eyes.
Yeah. That's still all you notice. Everyone's just having a really good time, and almost reminds you of the Timeless Festival where everyone is very carefree.
Okay. Good vibes. Do I clock people paying for drinks or anything? Like any kind of business going on in here? Or is this just
You
like
see
a setting?
exchanging for with the rats that come with trays whenever they get like soup or drinks and stuff, but that tray that they passed out for drinks for everybody, no one in the crowd paid when that happened.
All right.
Yeah. And he goes, yes, at the end of the original road is the front.
Oh yeah. So with a 19, does that
Mm.
trigger any memories?
You dig deep, kind of clench your staff, kind of tap yourself in the head to kind of remember. And you remembered that that Boneman would talk about an old road sometimes when he had to go meet a partner in your early days of being with Boneman, some of your first days, and he would talk about going to this old road, and whenever he would go, he would meditate at your tree for a day, and then would meditate for a day, don't eat, wouldn't sleep, wouldn't drink, and then he would go into the wood on this old road, but to meet a partner. But you don't know who. You can't remember who, rather.
All right. Yeah. So kind of think about it for a moment. Orly,
Yeah.
that might be enough. Do you or the others have any questions for these informants?
Well, I mean, I don't have anything to trade anymore, so guess not.
I believe Varus had plenty of gold, but
You turn to look at him, the crowd's like, yeah, conga line.
I don't know. That should be all right.
Alright.
Thunder Gust bellows, grooving and moving.
I look at the.
Grooving and moving.
Can I, with my passive perception, read their lips like we're done asking questions?
Yeah, I'll say yeah.
I'll
That's what you're
hop
focusing
down.
on. If that's the only thing you're focusing on the road, yes.
Yeah, I think that's the main. Basically, I kind of wanted to be like a little bit of a lookout on the outskirt, like make sure nothing is. So seeing as our business is kind of concluding, kind of like pop down, scurry over.
So we have a lead?
I believe so.
Great. Where are we going?
My
And how are we getting there?
I might have a fast way of getting us there, but I haven't really tried it yet. Otherwise, we make our way back.
You know, I look at the salesman still here, right?
Yeah, he's still at the bar. He's like giving more honey shots to the bear. He's like, oh, another. Oh.
Shake my
I
head.
think that's kind of negligent.
You're right. The sir probably needs a room now. And he like writes something down, and then a few rats kind of, like a lot of rats come and like drag him off and put him into a room.
A few.
It's good that was taken care of.
Do the sirs wish for a room to stay?
No thanks. That's probably too expensive.
How about a drink? Food?
Seeing the
good
prices here, I don't think it's a bit too rich for my blood.
It's all top quality.
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't think I need it.
Okay.
I don't know about you guys, but
Moves away
Just, like,
from your.
start pushing Tom towards the door. I was like,
Come on, Tom.
My things,
Oh,
I need my effects.
yeah, he, just does, he has no shirt.
Yeah, you said I was shirtless. Where's my stuff?
Where's your armor?
You call out, there's my stuff, and a little rat kind of scurries up next to you and hands you a ticket that says coat check.
What? Why did I do this?
You can give it to that right over there.
I go to the guy. I go, hey, here's a ticket.
And he like points to like the bar.
yeah, I like steer you that way, Tom. I'm like,
Just like at the courts back home.
Ah, the sir
Yes, sir.
wishes for his stuff and to pay his accumulated tab.
Sure, whatever. Take the ticket. I need my stuff to pay.
Takes it. They look down. He like dips it under his desk and then hands you another paper face down.
What is this?
It says 150 gold.
Yes, and this is including the stuff, the materials.
Of course.
Good, good. My effects. And then we will pay.
It knocks on. It goes to the big oak door behind the bar. Kind of presses a hand on it, and it opens like very small amount, and he like squeezes through. And you see the cloak kind of like squeezes a bit, and he goes through, and it shuts. And a few moments later, comes back with all your stuff, and he goes, "The tab."
Yes. I start gathering my things. I pull out 4 javelins. And I say, how much for these?
Porcupine spines?
Javelins. Powerful stuff. Magical javelins.
What do they do?
You throw them at people and they do damage. But of course.
And he like picks it up and like holds it longwise, and the cloak kind of like folds over it, and then like, excellent work. But these will only be 15 gold each.
Oh, each. That's better.
Okay. I
It's
do
not
work.
bad.
I also have a proposition.
Barry's sitting there tightly, a bag of gold jiggling and killing it.
I have a proposition. Well, did I bring anything from from my wood, like from my dudes?
Would you have?
I mean, I was coming to do business. I'm not a businessman, but I know to do business, you need business.
Supply.
You know?
Yeah.
You gotta spend money to make money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel you. Yeah. What would Tom have?
What would they have?
Oh, those guys, they wouldn't have anything crazy. It's like they just use hobbled together weapons. They barely even want weapons.
Okay, so I think my idea would be to barter the animals that we've collected for the materials and stuff.
Oh, he'd be like, if we need things that are here, Bobby Business does the outside business. I'm Bobby Business Associate.
Exactly. So you talk to the man upstairs, and we sort out a deal. You know where you can find my wood, and my people will do the deal. Too risky. What's a little faith?
Give me a persuasion.
I'm gonna persuasion. I will persuade. Come on, big money, Tom. I have a +7. That is an 11 on the die, so 18.
Slap his back.
Describe them.
We've got one beetle that's very strong, and we're collecting more on the day. And remind me, what beasts did we have? There was the polar bear as well.
Yeah, there's the big polar bears.
And so yeah, we have polar bears and beetle, and there's another creature.
You do have one warp porcupine.
Oh yes.
In stock as well.
Porcupine.
And a teleporting porcupine. You could take a picture, but these are all very expensive, you know. They're all exotic beasts trained for all sorts of purposes.
McGraw's drooling. What? Trained?
One
Yeah.
moment. And it opens that door behind him again and squeezes through. A few minutes go by, and the crowd is kind of settling down from dancing, having been tired, and they go back to their tables. But the band goes back to stage and be like, "You joining us, baby?" Oh, I can't hear you.
Yeah, you muted.
Maybe my ears are still ringing.
You go.
No, sorry. More of a traveling bard myself, but I couldn't pass up the opportunity to play with you gentlemen.
Well, if you want to stay, be one of us. There's always a place in the big band.
Can we talk numbers for a second? I'll just talking to Thunder Gus.
Thunder Gus.
Yeah, what kind of gig you got here? How you getting paid for this?
Place to stay, all you can eat, all you can drink, baby. It's pretty sweet.
But no salary, yeah. Get tips.
You know it, but it's
Very
shade.
nice. Listen, I got some friends here. We just came here for some information. You wouldn't happen to know anything about Percival Peevers, would you?
I don't know nothing about nothing. Thunder Gus is blind in one eye. You gotta ask that guy at the bar.
Yeah, I clocked them. I'm sure they got what they needed. But we're a little bit of a traveling troupe ourselves. What if I were to send some more people your way? Flash them a card to come and see this lively band for a small entrance fee and tip not included.
Sounds pretty sweet,
Yeah.
but you gotta ask the manager for that.
The manager's going to want to cut. Last chance.
I just wanna play my trumpet. Thunder Gus just plays his thunderbus. Ain't nothing else matters, baby.
I can respect it from one musician to another.
We just wanted a cool badger like you in the band. I know Cold Dan would love a little backup. And he goes, yeah, man.
No offense, Gus. There's too much thunder in here. But I appreciate
Respect
it.
you, baby. And he goes for like a clasp.
A thunder class.
A thunder clasp. Ooh, you thunder clasp him, and he does it back. But when you do, you don't feel a magic in the way that you know it resonate from him. This seems almost mechanical in the way you guys connect.
Oh.
And then he lets go. He goes, it was nice seeing you. Boom, 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 boom.
He's animatronic.
Yeah. Can I like get off the stage and just admire him, but also now look more finely at his movements and stuff like that? See if it seems robotic.
Yeah, give me a perception.
He talks like this, and his mouth just moves.
I didn't notice the whole time. That's only a 12.
A 12. No, you don't really notice anything weird in his movements or about him. Just seems like a cool cat.
Then I will go up to the tables and I will say hi to everybody and extend my hand. And whether they think it's for a handshake is up to them. But basically, like making my way to my friends, being like, "Hey, you were great out there. Thanks for dancing along to my music. That was really
And
great."
are you trying to pump a little electricity into every little shocking grasp, or like not an actual attack, but like what are you doing here?
No, I'm just trying to get some money out of them without asking.
Oh, some tips.
Proud.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
Man,
yeah. Oh, it's
man.
handshake. Okay.
Just
okay.
electrocute
Oh,
his
okay.
Yeah, everyone does give you
Try-
1 gold, and you get 10 gold.
Damn. Okay. I counted a couple times. Yeah. And I'll go to rejoin my pals. Where are they? Wait.
And they're all congregating by the bar as Tom's getting his stuff back, or waiting to get his stuff back.
I'm negotiating. Well, I have my stuff. I took it.
Yeah, and he
Drastic.
as soon as you show up next to the bar, Varys, a moment later, the door opens a little bit and he squeezes through. And the Bobby Business Associate goes to Tom and he goes, A deal's a deal.
For which one?
Your tab is clear.
Whoa, for which one?
All
We
of them.
we haven't negotiated the finer details. You were just going to see if we could even do the business in the first place, buddy.
Drunk and sharp as ever.
I'm here.
We
There
reach
are exotic things that are
for
expensive.
the
It's not
bear
which
and
one?
the teleporting porcupine.
The teleporting porcupine is worth way more than 100 gold.
Deal.
Okay, so just a teleporting porcupine.
Yes.
That's it.
And these you've already given me.
Yes, yeah. And you can keep those. Fuck them things. You get new ones tomorrow.
Deal. And he puts out his hand and you shake. Your
Yeah.
tab is clear. It kind of bends a little bit.
Wait, I want to include a round for everybody again on that. That's a good boy. That's a good boy.
And rats come out and give a round to all of you again.
We did it!
If you guys take one, Tom, you're fine, but anyone who takes one, I would need a little constitution.
Tom, drink it for me.
Yeah, here you go, Tom.
I'm like,
Here you go, Tom.
I will need another constitution from you, actually.
If he's part bug and part bear, then that means you would need 16 shots of honey to really mess him up.
18. Yeah, I'm sorry, 19. I rolled a 12 on the die. I get
Yeah,
plus
you're
7.
not any drunker. You're still very drunk, but you didn't get any drunker from the shots.
Actually, I'm sorry. The plus 3 I think is included already, so it would only be a 4, so that'd be 16. My mistake.
You're still good.
I'm still just drunk.
Pleasure doing business.
I lean over into Regraz's ear. I go, I am going to vomit tonight.
Yes, that's why I don't usually mix business and drinks.
The bear. He took one, and it was very, very good. Very good.
Gotta outdo the bear.
I still did my business.
What was your business, Tom?
I said I'm gathering materials and for the ship.
A ship?
Yes, I came to the Chittering Woods on a ship, but I was marooned. It seems I've regained my memories, and then as such, I need to repair the ship.
I see.
So I'm here for the stuff. I did the negotiations for the. I purchased them before I settled my tab, and before I was drunk. But now I settled the tab drunk.
Is the ship going to allow you to leave?
That's the general idea. Myself and the rest of the bugbears, we will go back to Lord Abanero's.
But the wood will allow you to leave?
We will find our way. If we got here, we can leave.
That
I know the
doesn't-
way. I remember how I got here.
The
Only I
wood,
wasn't marooned.
the wood does not seem. The reason you are marooned is because the wood seems to suck things in, and it is loath to spit them out.
No. My ship has a way. There's a way.
Of course, Tom. Of course. Pat your back. Let's go. Start
Yes.
walking.
And you guys push your way. Well, not push. You make your way through the tables and the crowd, and you get to the door. Who is the first to exit?
I'll go first.
Fair Varys goes to the door. Ragaz pushing Tom to the exit. Pip and Orly follow behind. And Varys, as you get to the door and you push on it, it doesn't budge.
I press 2 gold in my hand to open it.
2 gold drops to the floor. And the door still doesn't budge.
Hold on, guys. I'll slink back to the information dude. Or
Just open the door.
What is the meaning of this?
Tom,
I'm not sure.
make your way to the front and push. Give me a strength. Or strength.
Strength check, athletics, or a strength saving throw.
Strength check.
Okay. That's a non-natural 20.
You push with all your might, rippling muscles almost pressing against your armor.
Drunken strength!
It doesn't budge an inch.
Gentlemen, I do believe we are trapped in here.
I just watch Varys.
Yeah.
We're not trapped. Sorry. We're not trapped. You're just drunk.
That might be true, but I cannot open the door, and that is strange. I open most doors quite easily, especially doors of this size.
Of course you do.
Tap, tap.
Listen, you keep touching me.
What do you guys do?
Varys was going to the bar?
Yes. But then I decided to go to the coat check instead.
You go over to like the other side of the bar, kind of like near the door, and the same bartender like pops up. Goes, coat check.
No, trying to get out of here. What's the sitch? Don't give me the runaround. Why won't that door open?
Did you sign the visitation log?
No, where is it? Get control of your dog, Jesus. You're running a
Sorry.
business.
Gets excited over business.
Yeah, he's cute.
And he's a rat.
Yeah, that's a huge rat.
Yeah. Pets him. Down, Rico. Yes. The visitation log is outside with puppy business. Did you not read the door?
He said when you're in, and we're in.
So you're in. Welcome to the party. The band swells.
Listen, if I leave this little space right here and I go get my friends and I tell them what happened, they're gonna cause a scene. I'm not saying we're gonna do nothing nasty, but it's bad for business, I'm sure. Can we handle this discreetly? Can you get your boss?
What's going on, Varys?
I'm
Hurry.
afraid the visitation log is part of another puppy business.
I tried. I'll turn around. Tom.
I walk over.
Everyone else.
I kind of like stumble over.
What is it?
They don't. We can't leave. We were supposed to sign something when we came in. Bobby didn't tell us.
Nobody
When
asked,
you're in, and we're in.
but nobody asked us to sign.
Sign it now.
I look at the guy. Nobody asked us to sign.
It's written on the door. If you peer with your true eyes.
A fine print. You're gonna do this with fine print. Lord Avenir Rose warned us about this.
Regrets just takes out a dagger and is like starts carving his name into the door and just Regrets.
The big Regraz is etched into the door. That's what lost you.
Well, how much to put our name in the books?
It's not a part of my business, sir.
Well, then get the man whose business it is. He's right outside the door. You went to him before.
Afraid that's out of my power.
You went to him before.
I don't think he can leave.
So I have to destroy this place?
Those are strong words, sir.
Gentlemen, I don't know a way out of this. How do we get out of How do we get out of here? We just can't get out? That's your big idea?
How long do we have to wait before we can leave?
When you're in, you're in. And he puts down drinks.
Grab it by the neck.
You grab him, and you just grab Cloak as you pull, and a flurry of rats drop out from the cloak and scurry under the big oak door. And one looks at you and reaches under the bar and presses a button and scurries down and squeezes under the door.
Scurry, all of you.
Silent alarm, boys. We're fucked.
What?
It's a silent alarm.
Had many times.
The music dies down, and all the patrons dip their heads. A spotlight turns on the band as Cold Dan starts kicking up a beat. You feel an extreme. Everybody feels the cold shiver down their spine as the beat starts. And Thundergust starts to bellow. You mess with us, you get the thunder buzz. Dun, dun, dun. And all the patrons stretch back up, and their limbs disconnect and extend. And you see all of these patrons in this inn are clockwork, mechanical beings. Seemingly
Even the bear?
moving as one.
There's the bear gone.
As they
Okay.
turn and look at you. I'm Thundergust, and I'll mess you up.
I feel like I've heard that somewhere before.
And everybody, roll me in it.
Let's go.
Fucking Thundergust.
I just had love.
No finger yet, you gotta try.
Come on. All right, lay it on me, babies. Yeah.
Roll high.
Anyone else?
7.
9.
10.
8, sorry.
12.
Sorry, what'd you? 12 for Orlin?
Yeah.
Sorry, Raz, what'd you get?
18.
So
I'll have a
9
plus
from
3.
Pip, 7 from Varys, 12 from Orly. Tom, did you actually get 10? Or
I actually got 10.
Wow. And Vigraz 18. First is actually gonna be Hot Louie as he slides down the keys and really like kicks into it. And everybody give me a dexterity saving throw.
Jesus.
Okey-doke.
Like, what the hell? Oh, natural 20.
Yo.
Nice.
So 24.
Do you have some sort of aura?
Yes, if you're within 10 feet of me, you get +3 to your save.
Hey.
Cool. 7.
Right, that's 10 feet. It's been a while since I've
9.
16.
As he kicks off his keys and starts playing, the little like fireballs are gonna like appear in front of his piano. Every time he plays a note, more shows up, and they start shooting out at you guys. And all the patrons around seem to be dancing and dodging all the fireballs as they dance and move mechanically. And they spray at you guys. Everyone's gonna take 5d6. Oops. Half on a success, which is 15.
Okay, I'll take
Wait,
that.
15 is the half?
Half. If you get less than 15, if you fail, you take half damage. Basically,
15 is the DC.
that's the DC.
Uh,
Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
And it's 17 damage.
Okay.
That's full damage?
Yeah. Half of 17 if you succeeded.
17.
Yeah. And right after him, Thunder Gus is gonna bellow out. Thunder Gus is gonna bellow out, and he is going to basically charge up. You see a glow goes over all the other patrons as you hear a whirl of gears. And they seem to like jitter and supercharge a little bit and really move and dance as these fireballs are passing through. The next would be Regraz.
All right. So being near Tom would have helped, except I had rolled really low. But getting hit with a huge attack and then getting pretty hurt, Regraz just goes, "Fuck!" And dives behind the bar. Basically gets out of the way because that's how these fights always go. I'm going to bonus action hide behind the bar.
Nice.
Camouflage,
scuttle, dive over.
It's going to be... Oh, wait, I have advantage on that. Perfect. Okay, that's better. That's a 22.
Ooh, yeah. You're able to completely, like, scuttle past everyone and, like, dive behind the bar and take full cover.
I feel like there's the bar, then, like, Regrets' like face probably pops up, like just the eyes to like look around, but he's like melded in with the color of like the oak door or whatever, so it's like you can't see that he's stealthing. And then what I would like to do is make a perception check, or maybe even if you would let me make like a thieves tools check, and I want to try and open this oak door. I want to see like, can we get through here?
You quickly go over and check with your thieves tools, and it doesn't seem like this door is locked by conventional means. So there's nothing to pick, essentially.
Okay. Okay, cool. Then I mean that's my main action is the
Yeah, I'll say, give me an investigation.
Sure. It's a fucking natural 1.
Yeah,
Can I?
That's all you get. From
Yeah, what am I gonna do? You can't like silvery barbs yourself.
don't think so.
No, that's not how that works. I would have had to silvery barb someone else to give myself advantage. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I fucking thieves tool check it, get it like a thieves tool kind of like stuck in the door because it's not really a real lock. It's like magic, and I'm just
It's almost like for show, where it like grabs lockpicks.
yeah, it's been my whole turn. Also trying to hide. Right, that's
Actually,
it.
I'll even say that like the lock is a mimic. Like, give me a deck save to see if it grabs your hand too.
Oh no. Be good. It's a dirty 20.
Oh yeah, you're able to pull your hand away fast enough, but it does like eat the lock.
Okay.
Pick.
No. All right.
It's real ant eating ant eating ant. Yeah.
Rules wise, if I call out, am I still hidden?
If you what?
If I call out rules wise, am I still hidden?
Yeah, I'll say they don't know where exactly behind the bar you are. There's a long stretch. There's
Okay,
music
perfect.
blaring, you know.
Yeah. So I will. You do hear regrets call out from somewhere behind the bar, just being like, "It's magically locked." That's it.
Okay.
Damn. Next would be the a group. The third one of the tables closest to you guys had 3 of these patrons. As they move, you see kind of like name tags kind of like appear on them as they turn to you. And these ones say Den, Ben, and Ten, um, respectively, as they're around the table. And as they move their spoons, you see that they're eating soup with the shadow of the spoons. You could see that it casts the shadow of a sword, essentially. And they're going to charge. Each one's going to charge at Varys, Pip, and Tom. Oh, Tom Myers. I'm going to say Orly. Since Ragrad
wait,
is hidden.
okay.
And they're going to charge at you with these.
Can't hit me. I'm leaving.
Is
that how that works?
I know you're still there. I can see you.
US a second.
Yeah, they charge at you with these spoons. Oh, he's back. Never mind.
Oh, it worked.
Sorry. Was it me next?
No, you're getting hit.
Get
Oh,
hit.
fine. That's no problem.
Varys too. I know you're still there. Yeah, they're gonna charge at you. The 3 of these clockwork patrons, they're gonna charge at you with spoons. And
Okay.
you can see like the shadow as it casts on the light that these spoons have like the shadow of swords.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna take a little attack at you.
That's fine. It's more than fine.
Tom. Oh, that doesn't hit. That's a fucking 10. Pip. Does an 18 hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh. And Varys, I know you're still there, bastard. That's a 13.
God damn it. 13 hits. To have a reaction. Sure. It's an attack roll, so I'll use a bardic inspiration to cutting words it. Just hit my drum a bunch frantically.
What are you doing with your bardic?
Cutting woods. So I'll subtract my roll from theirs, or I'll subtract. Yeah, I'll subtract my roll from theirs. It's a D10. I can't find any D10s around me. So that 13 becomes a 5. So it doesn't hit me.
That misses. They roll up to the three of you guys and swing their spoon. You kind of like instinctively dodge, or maybe Tom, you have your armor, so it kind of clinks.
But can I say when my cloak, when this thing hits me, I can just expend one of the charges to slap it?
Yeah, I'll say you have one charge less because you took off some quills.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Okay.
Yeah. But yes, you can use up not permanently, just until dawn.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can. And you can roll your damage as it crashes.
Just because it's homebrewed, the item. I was just under the impression that the charges were for the spell, not for the quills. And the quills, there was 4 at dawn, and that was its own thing. But is that also with the charges, the quills?
Yeah.
Okay, understood.
I can give you more if later. Oh, we'll discover. Yeah. So yeah, it crashes down. You feel this spoon hit your armor, but it's like heavy, like a sword, and you hear the dink, and your quills jut out. You can roll your damage.
Well, no, because if I expended 4 quills, then I would have no more charges. So but I know that that's a thing now. So
No, I'll say there's more than 4 on like quills on it. So those 4 that you pulled off was 1 charge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have 3 charges left.
And okay, and each charge is. Anyway, we'll settle that out after.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just roll damage.
Yeah.
Or I rolled to hit.
Damage.
Oh, okay. So that's 5 piercing damage.
Your like quills jut out and it kind of pokes through it, but it's still standing.
Yeah.
It's in front of you. Say this one was the one with the name tag Ben on it.
You should rethink what you're doing, Ben.
Hey, yes, and the one that hit Pip, gonna take 5 damage as the spoon crashes down on you, and you feel it kind of like slice you. Yes. That would be their turn. Next would be Orly.
Okay.
So yeah, at the tables around, there's 3 groups of 3. There's the chef at the back, near the kitchen, and then the big band that consists of Thundergus and Hot Louie, Cold Dead.
So technically, are they all? Because like, how are they split? Like, are they each individual people, or? Cause I'm wondering, like, if I cast Blight, or rather not Blight, on Bane, is it targeting the chef, the group, and the band?
Yeah, it would be
Or is it,
each
like,
individual person.
Each individual person in those groups. Okay.
And you have 3 kind of like in front of you that went to go attack your party.
Okay, so then
I'll say like the band is about like 50 feet, or no, the band's like 60 feet away, and the other 2 groups are about 20.
okay. Is anyone? Well, no one's being attacked other than well, I guess everyone's each individually getting attacked by one person right now?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Guess I'll go fight the chef.
Beautiful. And then you can like go around, like these guys go around your party and kind of like beeline towards the chef, who's kind of behind his little
Holy-
it's like a little
Where are
grill
you
in
going?
front of him. He's about like 20 feet away. Yeah, what do you what do you want to do? So you run towards him and you see he's like gathering big utensils.
He's gonna attack from behind. I don't want to have any surprise attacks.
Excellent.
Uh,
Isn't he, Dutch boy?
I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon at 4th level.
I'm doing math, man.
So that will be an attack with the Spiritual Weapon. Let me see. Does a 27 hit?
Oh, yes, with
And
grace.
Okay, so that's 6, 13, 18 points of force damage.
Good lord. Good lord. You how do you attack with the weapon? Some melee?
It is the weapon itself is just like a floating spectral like loom. Like, and so it kind of just like goes and starts like wrapping the chef up with threads and everything.
Beautiful. And these threads kind of start cutting into him as he's like reaching for the big utensils. And you cut him up good. But he still is managing to move, but is very shambolic and a lot more mechanical in his movements after you shredded a lot of this this chef.
That's my bonus action. So then I'm going to attack. Let me just see here. Strengths. 28. Okay, cool. So I'm going to attack with my mace now. That's a 18 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. All right. So D6. So 6 points of bludgeoning plus 7 radiant.
You rush over as these strings are cutting into him, and you wind up to hit him with your mace as he's still reaching for these giant utensils. And you smash right through him, and gears and springs kind of explode around you, and it drops down.
Okay, I got the chef taken care of.
Amazing.
Next would be Tom.
How far is the band?
60 feet.
All right. I'm gonna smash this dude in front of me to nobody's surprise. You, Ben?
It like looks up at you as you say its name.
I've had it with you.
Still trying to like hit you with the spoon. Pink, pink.
Yeah, I'll use a bonus action to cast Vow of Enmity on it. So I get advantage on my hits. And I take out my flaming flail.
As you burst into the flame, you could fully see the shadows on all the spoons now, and like cast long shadows of swords on all the walls as they're holding up their spoons.
Bladed spoons. Ingenious.
That's a 28 to hit though for my first.
Oh, that hits.
Right. So I'll need a d6, and I'll need a d8.
It's good to have you back, Tom.
Ha ha! Good to be fighting alongside my friends.
Okay, so that's going to be 11 bludgeoning and 2 points of fire damage. And that's my first strike. Is it still up? It's the same one that took the, I believe it was 5 damage earlier.
Yes. Sorry, 11 bludgeoning and 5 fire?
Yes. 11 bludgeoning and 2 fire, and it took the 5 points of damage earlier.
Yes, it is still up, but it's like a husk. Really, like there's parts missing. You could see it's like way more robotic, as like the weird skin texture is like peeling off of it now, and it's like almost melting off like a wax, and it's like
Beautiful. I get another attack, so I'll do so again. That's a natural 20.
Describe. You don't even need to roll the damage. Describe how you obliterate this Ben.
Yeah, well, I think I'm just gonna have my flail, and I'm just kind of like, oh, I'll spin it, and I'll like hit it multiple times at different levels, and like more parts of its body are gonna like fly off.
And it like kind of falls apart in front of you. Are you taking any movement?
Yeah, I'll move towards the band after that.
Beautiful. I'd say you kind of like go around your other friends skirmishing and kind of push your way through and run towards the band. What's your movement?
30.
Okay, yeah, so you're able to make it halfway.
Perfect.
You're like kind of a little bit past the bar, and you kind of take in like the chaos as all the droids are like looking at you.
Absolutely.
That is Tom. Next would be Pip.
Hey, okay. All right. Did you move away from me, Varys? Or did you move away from the group at all? No?
No, I didn't move at all.
Perfect. I placed my hand on your back. And I think you feel like a little like electricity escape you and enter me. And I'm going to slam my staff on the ground. And I'm going to go, when we want out, we get out. And I throw up 5 of my furs into the air. And I'm going to cast Conjure Animals at the 5th level.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
And I summon 16 badgers flavored to be electric badgers.
Oh, I thought it was going to be 8.
Yeah, no, 5th level is twice as many.
God damn it. Double. Okay. Okay, what did these badgers do? It's like a lemming stampede.
Yeah, so they all like kind of appear in the air and kind of like maybe crash down on all the tables and like patrons and stuff. And I go, seek out those vermin. I've dealt with enough in my past to know what they're capable of. And I'm gonna just have them scurry out and try and collect all the rodents in this establishment.
Yeah, there is enough badges to attack all of the patrons, including the band. I don't know what their movement is. Well, you could throw the furs too.
Yeah, so like I imagine that because the place is not too big. I imagine. But
like,
either way, like I'll throw them out.
No, I would say they're able to scurry about. The sheer number of them and the way you cast it. Yeah.
Let me just check their movement just to be sure. They have 30 feet of movement each.
Yeah, I'll say with the toss, they're able to make it to the band as well.
Okay. so they all get an attack, or well, they have multi-attack. So I'm just gonna do a bunch of rolls, but that's my turn. and I'll give you the number in
Yeah.
a second.
Well, yeah.
Oh, but it's different patrons.
They all have the
and
same
then-
stats.
I could just give you like the total damage they potentially deal, and then distribute it.
No. You made your bed.
Each and every single.
Oh, I know
one.
exactly how many. dice I have to roll
32
here.
rolls.
32 rolls.
Holy shit.
And that's
Do they
just
have pack tactics?
that's just
Do they?
for the hit.
No, they don't.
That's insane. Yeah, roll the total damage.
Wait, to hit?
Yeah, well, yeah, roll the hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
roll
guess,
the hit.
but yeah,
Okay,
roll the hit for all of them, I guess.
Whoops.
I'm-
Whoops.
Yeah, I guess you
cancel
have
this.
to, unless you want to count all 16 of the 20s. No, yeah, you did this to yourself. You know what? If you did this to yourself, you're
Bro,
gonna.
I get to roll 16 dice at once. This is like heaven over here.
No, it's gonna add them all up together.
You got to roll them twice. You got two
Yeah,
attacks.
I'll do. Well, first they have to do like a bite, and then it's a claw attack. So for the
I'll
bite-
say you need a 12. You need a 12 to hit all of them. Yeah, well, you need a 12 to hit them.
Like each one would have to be a 12 or higher, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I have all the numbers here. One second. I think if I hover over it, it'll do it. Yeah. Okay. So the first one is 4 doesn't hit. 16 hits. 5 doesn't hit. 17 hits. 21 hits. 12 doesn't hit. You said 13, right?
No.
8 doesn't hit. 19 hits. Natty 20 on one of them. Let me write that down.
Chad is gonna get fucked up.
I'm carving it into the desk.
6 doesn't hit. 13 hits. Then there's an 8 plus 3 doesn't hit. A natural 1 doesn't hit. 18 plus 3 that hits. 8 doesn't hit. Nope, sorry. A 13 also hit. So 10 out of 16 of the first ones hit.
Okay. Yeah. Give me the damage. Give me the damage now. Oh wait, you have to do it again.
Well, but one thing at a time, please.
This is
So,
crazy. This is
16d6
insane.
No,
Druids-
10d6.
Pardon?
I'm just doing math out loud.
And one is a natty 20.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
You want to do
It's
the
the
natty
fifth one.
20
The fifth
first?
one is a natty 20. 1 second
Yeah,
here.
the fifth one is
So,
a natty 20.
first hit does 7 damage.
Okay.
Second hit does 7 damage.
Yep.
Third hit does 6 damage. Fourth hit
Mm-hmm.
does 3 damage.
Mhm.
Fifth hit, I rolled max, but it's also automatically max plus the roll. So it's 12 damage plus 1. So 13 damage on the fifth hit.
Good lord.
We love
Sixth hit is 5 damage.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Seventh is 7 damage.
It's crazy.
8 is 2 damage. 9th is 3. And the 10th hit is 2 damage.
And we do it all again, baby.
And
Let's
we
fucking
do
go.
it again.
None of them are down.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Insane.
Another 16. Who designed this game? Like, how are you supposed to do this before like computers or anything?
And
All
a
them.
baby.
You send your kids to
I know,
camp.
they're just like chewing through everything. They're just going nuts in there. Just
We're just commanding the Badgers. Okay, so for the second round of hits, the first one is math 10 to hit, it does not hit. 8 to hit does not hit. 4 to hit does not hit. 14 does hit. 7 does not hit. 4 does not hit. And nat 20. Oh god. Nat 20 on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the 7th.
That's the second hit, right?
Yeah, that's the second hit. Sorry, you're right. So that's the second. Then 13 plus 3, that's a hit. Then another nat 20
Nice.
on the 4th.
Shit.
Jesus.
Fucking hell, dude.
The 19 plus 3, that's a hit. 15 plus 3, that's another hit. 4, that's not a hit. 9, that's not a hit. 15, that's a hit. Dirty 20, that's a hit. And 19, that's a hit. So 9 out of these 16 hit.
Yeah. And the second and the fourth are not 20s.
Okay. Now, okay, so I'll do the crits at the end this time because I have to roll 2d4 for each this time. So it's
So Shadim should remember that the second and the fourth, like people getting hit, are the ones that take the net 20s.
Yeah, yeah.
so it's 9, so that's 16.
I'm ready, baby.
Okay. This is really stressful all of a sudden.
But save the day here.
The red wire.
When you cast this in Baldur's Gate, like, do you get to control like fucking 16 animals?
I think it's reduced, but yes.
Yeah, I don't think
pretty
it's
sure
the
it's
same
heavily
like spell technically. Like it does something a little different maybe.
Oh
That's a
yeah.
good question.
Because like I know like the ranger, the beastmaster ranger, like beasts are completely different than what's in the bestiary or whatever. Okay, first hit, 6 damage. Second was a nat 20, so this is the third hit. 5 damage. Then the fourth hit was also a nat 20, so now we're on to the fifth hit, which is 5 damage. Sixth hit is also 5 damage. Seventh hit, also 5 damage. Eighth hit, 3 damage. Wait a minute. Oh, I think I did this wrong. Shit.
There's no going back now. Just keep plowing forward.
What was I on? 8? The last one, 9. 5 damage. And then the 2 crits. Holy moly. Which would be 8 plus 15 on the second hit, technically.
Yeah.
No.
and then 8, 16
For the
plus 1 is 17 on the fourth hit.
Good Lord.
This is why this is the first time I've done this.
They ravished through all of through this room, kind of chewing through everything they could get their hands on, just like going freaking nuts. And they're able to destroy basically all of them except for they even get some dudes in the big band. They managed to take down Hot Louie. On the keys, so the keys like abruptly stop and you hear a crash of keys as the badgers like jump on. The other ones are able to like ward them away with their magic, but essentially only Thunder Gus, Cold Dan, and one of the groups of 3, actually 2 patrons are left, each at 2 opposing tables. But the ones in front of you guys were destroyed. So there's 2 like 20 feet away, and then 2 band members still up 60 feet away. And with you guys, with them swarming, Cold Dan is going to like really kick it into gear. And then at the end, boom, smashes gong. And everybody give me a Constitution save. As this
Even does this hiding behind
rings
the
out.
bar.
I'm gonna puke.
That's a good question, though. If anyone has cover, do they? Does anything happen?
No. If you can hear it, you can feel it, baby.
14.
13.
The DC is a 16.
Also a 13.
So everybody who failed is going to
Failed.
take 66. So it's 14 damage, half if you succeeded, of cold damage. And if you failed as well, you're going to be restrained there as ice creeps up your legs. And as he kicks off that, the other patrons, the two that are survived, are gonna kind of rush up and pass their hands on the discarded broken pieces of their brethren, and it's almost gonna magnetize as they drag them. Oh, sorry, Pip, your badgers have to do the roll and take the damage as well. Everybody in the room.
Okie dokie.
How much damage?
14.
Or on top of the other 14?
No.
Okay.
Which health do these freaking badgers have? So curious. And these patrons are going to drag all the other pieces, or some of the other pieces, as they pass their broken compatriots and run towards the stage, kind of kid style. And Varys, it'll be you.
Good lord, frozen in place. Where's this freaking? Where's this information broker? If I look around,
You cannot see.
Well, he fell into rats and they all went underneath the door.
Yeah, he became a pile of rats. They went under the oak door. I'm next to the oak door, and I had called out that it is locked by magical means.
and just to be sure, they're two different people. The guy at the coat check and this guy, or was he like? It's just
No,
rats.
it was the same person.
Dang
Same
it.
guy.
Yeah.
Fooled by the oldest trick in the book. Pile of rats. I guess I'll just attack from where I am, honestly. I'm gonna start playing now that one of the band members dropped. There's a little lull in the music, so I'll pick up where he left off. And I think Thundergust is still up.
Mm-hmm.
Is he within 60 feet of me?
They're exactly 60 feet.
I do the same thing, like I palm hit the drum and I shoot out lightning. And it's going to be a Starry Wisp cantrip spell attack. So let's see if it hits. That's a 15.
That hits.
Beautiful. Then I think like they flavor as lightning, but they kind of like glow, and the lightning like curls into itself into these like little golden wisps. And as they hit his body, a little speckle of lightning sparks off just for 6 radiant damage.
Ooh, and you see he puts up his trumpet to kind of and to cut the lightning, and there's like a little bit of a clash as it kind of like and it arcs off, and it still manages to tag him in the shoulder. How much damage was it?
6. Rolled poorly.
But Senor Gus is still looking pretty nice, banged up, but pretty nice.
I'm gonna say, "Hey Pip, you're looking really pretty skinny under those furs," and hopefully he's inspired by my compliment. You get a D10 bardic inspiration.
I'm trying to lose some weight. Thank you.
And that'll be me.
Beautiful. And with that, how many badgers are still up?
It was 14 damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so all of them are still up. 4 of them saved. The 4 that saved have 10 HP left, and all the ones that failed have 3 HP left.
Crazy. Crazy. And before the round begins again, the last patron is going to do the same and drag off a bunch of the started pieces using kind of like this magnetized hand and make their way to the band. And then it will
You
go
don't
back.
have to walk by me.
No, they could go kind of like around. The room's pretty big. Um,
Whoa, how many badgers did they walk by?
oh shit. Fuck. They'd be walking by all of them. Well, not all of them, most of them, except for 3 or like, yeah, 4. 4 were on the band, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because there's 1 extra.
Because they're on both sides?
You got 12. Split up the badgers 12. 6 and 6.
Get any reactions, guys? Come on.
They don't have reactions?
He doesn't want to do
for my life right now. Well, summon less creatures but bigger.
I thought of
You've
that, but I
learned your
really,
lesson. Take
really
different
wanted
spells.
the badgers.
Yeah, give me attacks of
But it's
opportunity.
so
Okay, you said 4 of them get attacks of opportunity?
The 4 of them were on the band, so
4 of them
the other
don't.
12. Oh yeah, reap what you sow, baby.
Maybe-
I'm loving this.
There's only 2 animatronics that are going past them.
Yeah. Those are the 2 that were left.
Right, well, oh my
Other
God,
than the
these
band.
natty 20s. Okay, first doesn't hit, second doesn't hit, third hits with the natty 20. Sorry, so technically the first hit. First hit is a nat. Fourth is a hit for 17. Fifth is a hit for 21. 21?
Yeah, it hits.
Is that 21? Either way. It's high enough.
Yeah, with all of those hits, they were pretty banged up.
So
I'm going to say
three.
that they...
3 hits.
doesn't hit. Oh. Go on.
No, go, keep going.
Another nat on hit number 4.
Oh, yeah. I'll say with that, as they're going, the badgers swarm them, and they break apart, carrying all of the pieces that they were, and they just stop moving as they fall apart as well. And all that's left is Thunder Gus and Cold Dan holding the line. But they get to go next. And with Thunder Gus is going to kind of really bellow out, and electricity is going to go jutting out on the floor of the whole room. And the pieces that were moving towards, that the other ones are trying to drag towards the stage, are going to move down towards them as they keep playing in unison, and that coldness creeps up your spine again. And the pieces are going to swirl and kind of envelop them, as even the badgers that are around them, the 4, get pulled with the pieces and squeezed into this mass. You can almost hear the audible crunch of their bones as this hunks of metal kind of converge on the band as they wail. And that's going to be their turn together. Next would be Regraz. As you see all the electricity go out, and the metal, the sound, you almost could hear magnets when it goes like, and it, or electricity as it moves all the pieces.
I'm gonna take out these band members. I'm going to. Oof. Wish I had a better spell for this.
Yo, that's crazy. She just built the ins in Unreal Engine. That's crazy.
Got some skills.
Holy
That's
crap.
That's amazing.
All right, I'm pretty hurt, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Tarot deck, and shoot a card just like Gambit,
Nice.
and I'm essentially going to try and hit. I have advantage because
baby.
I'm hidden. Does a 24 hit?
That hits.
All right. And now I roll a d4. That's a 3. So I do 6 damage. And then I get to roll my sneak attack damage, which is 2d6 right now. 6 and 2, so 8. So that was a total of 6 plus 8, which is 14. And then I regain 8 hit points.
God damn, you shoot it out and it like curves around. It like curves at the like crux of the room and takes a nasty dive, and kind of they're not really expecting. Thunder Gus isn't expecting it, and Cold Dan kind of grabs his gong and smashes it down, and an icicle forms in front of Thunder Gus. And Cold Dan pops out of that icicle and takes the damage for him.
Ooh.
And he crumbles and falls apart in front of him. And you take out Cold Dan. Do you have anything else you want to do on your turn?
I probably... I'm still scared about how much damage they're going to do when it gets over to their turn. So I think I'm going to do another roll of the dice. I think that behind the bar, just like instead of hiding, like now they kind of know I'm here. And they also keep using these sound attacks that I can't dodge. Regrats is just going to shuffle the tarot deck and then close his eyes and start whispering a supplication to the spirits, and draws a tarot card. This is the same ability I used last time, Tales from Beyond. So basically I'm going to roll my Bardic Inspiration, and I'll get a tale from the table. I get the Fey tale. Perfect. This is my bonus action. So now I have, when I flip the tarot card, it's like the picture of like a mischievous like Fey trickster with like a dagger and like a sack of gold or something.
The
and
trickster hermit.
So I have this like story, this spirit basic, kind of like Cardcaptor Sakura. Now that I think about it, I basically have this like spirit in a tarot card. And as an action on my turn, I can cast it on somebody or myself. So that's the end of my turn.
Oh, that's so sick. So you get ready, and the power emanates from your cards.
I basically have this card now until either I summon a new one or the end of a long rest. So just like ready.
Next would be Orly.
Cool.
Only Thunder Gus stands.
How far is he?
If you didn't move, he's still the 60 feet.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to cast a guiding bolt at 5th level. 19 plus 9. 28 to hit.
That hits.
Fantastic. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 88. All right, 86 rather. Let me see
Some
here.
big damage going on here. This shit's crazy.
12, 15.
Jesus Christ. He's still counting.
It's 20 points of radiant damage.
That's enough. Describe how you shoot off these guiding bolts.
Like, well, I guess every performer every performer wants to end their show with a bang, and to send it off.
They go sailing past the badgers, weaving, and Thundergust still again trying to put up like this electrical shield, and they kind of zip through and piece him up, and he falls to the floor in the heap of metal of his discarded compatriots, and he's jutting out. He goes, the new boys in town took my friends down. And with my last stand, I'm gonna fuck them up. And all the pieces go together and they start molding and clicking in odd manners and start forming a new, larger amalgamation of the pieces. And if you peer close enough, at the center of all the pieces glows a key, shining radiantly as it forms, and hands start coming out in legs as it juts up to 15 feet together in this massive automaton, and in its hand a bladed key. And at the end, that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Thank you for joining. How does everyone feel after the sesh? Oh man.
We got freaking
Feeling pretty good.
wrecked. Holy shit.
Big ol' AoEs.
Oh yeah.
Big OEs.
The band knows how to wail. They know how to wail.
Bobby business.
I thought you were gonna take the bait.
Bobby, when is he gonna learn?
I thought you were gonna take the bait and check the door. Did not. And thus are stuck in the inn's inn.
He did say it was written on the door. Then it was on the door.
Did you say that? I
You have to look with your like special eyes.
Yeah.
He said it's all written on the door, and we just walked in.
Nobody pays attention. It gets everybody.
I mean, I was already in. So.
You got that. How's it feel? Tom, you're back, and you'll be back with us for the rest of October, I believe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's go.
Yeah, so we are
Hell
full
yeah.
partied up.
A full hex.
It's been a while
good.
since
Feels good.
everybody in
It
the room.
feels good to use this voice for more than just. Never mind.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Sean Connery. And with that little piece of hidden advice, I'd say grab your zinc. You need it. And thank you for joining the Chittering Woods. We are the Hexagon TTRPG, where we do this every Tuesday, every Thursday, like goddamn clockwork, baby. Ready to bring you that entertainment. Tuesdays until I think next week. We switching? Are you coming to the forefront, Sir Brent?
To be discussed, I think, especially if we have our good man joining us for the rest of October. So let's talk about it after the cut.
Beautiful. So until further notice, there will be
More
more
news on Thursday.
chittering on Tuesday when we come back. This Thursday, there won't be champs. We're on a little bit of a break from it until the following Thursday, but I'm sure the boys will come up with a tasty morsel of something for you. So, drop on by. We do this, like I said, Tuesdays, Thursdays at 7:30. You can find us on YouTube where we upload all our VODs, X, Instagram, your mama's house, wherever good things happen. So, come on by, join in, and remember, you're trash, okay?